Hi. I work for Dogwood Initiative, which is a VC-based organization. We work to help local communities exercise local control over lands and resources. Our best-known campaign is our No Tankers campaign, which seeks to prevent allowing oil tankers on the north coast of our province, because we think that's a bad idea. I'm going to be talking to you right now over the next 3 minutes about Predictive Response, which is a tool that we use to send emails to the 60 to 80,000 people that we communicate with on a regular basis. Predictive Response is a pretty nice tool for us for a couple of reasons, and it helps us go from here, where we have people that we meet on the street and we get them to sign our petition calling for the Canadian government to enact legislation to prevent oil tankers from being on the north coast of BC, to someone like Dal, who's pictured here with one of our No Tankers loony decals, the kind of person who comes out to events, who will knock on doors with us, and who's willing to be featured in a presentation and featured in our brochure about tankers on the coast. So that's the idea, and Predictive Response helps retain new members that we get through people signing the petition. So, two of the main reasons why Predictive Response has been pretty good for us as a mass emailer program is, first and foremost, its integration with the database software that we've been using. We use Salesforce as a customer relationship management application, as do, I'm sure, a lot of people in this room. It's kind of cloud computing, and it actually lives within the Salesforce, within our own kind of native database interface, which is really nice for us because it integrates with campaigns and stuff like that within the database. This is the interface for Predictive Response, and it's also very nice because this shows a list of emails that we'd like to send, and this is the first email here under pending that was sent, and if people don't open that email within 3 days, they automatically receive another email. So this kind of program automates a lot of things that would be really annoying to set up otherwise. It will automatically send emails to people depending on whether they've opened something or if they've clicked something. It's really versatile in what you can do in terms of automation. So automation is key. So I'm going to walk you through what we set Predictive Response to do for us after someone signs our petition. When someone signs our petition, within 4 business days, we enter them into our database, and they automatically, because Predictive Response automates it, they automatically receive an email from us. And within Predictive Response, you can set it up. This is what we call our drip campaign. So a new member automatically receives an email from us, and then after 3 days, they receive another email. The first email says, "Thank you for signing the petition. This is why it's important that you sign this petition, and this is another action that you should take right now in order to kind of push this campaign forward." The second email asks for money, and then the third email is our newsletter, which kind of shares some of our, intelligent thinking with these new supporters. And the idea is that they don't get emails that are kind of a context that isn't meaningful to new supporters. It's a way to kind of deepen people in the issues that we're dealing with so that it's not strange when they receive an email from us later on. So the first email we send, we tend to include a picture of the people they probably talked to on the street and had a personal relationship with, and then ask them to take an action. The second email, we ask for money, try and get people used to giving us money right off the bat. And then the third email is our newsletter, and this is an example of the versatility of this program and why it's useful to us as an organization. Any questions?
Have you tried switching I think that would be an accidental ring.
Oh, okay.
Have you tried switching the fundraising email into a different sequence to see how it changes your perspective?
We recently changed the drip, and we're keeping track of the data. We had a different drip before, so it is really strong for us to be able to do testing. And Predictive Response has something coming down the line where when you send an email, there's automatic A/B testing built into it, so you can suggest 2 different subject lines for that email that will send it out to a subsample of 500 different individuals randomly, and whoever opens it more, whichever subject line is more successful, is the subject line that ends up going out with the email.